Welcome to Someday by the Sea. I'm Denise and I love creating. Here you'll find lots of DIYs on a budget, some trash to treasure, and hopefully a little inspiration for your next creation. If that sounds good to you, please subscribe and hit that bell. And if you're returning, thank you so much, guys. You are the best. Let's get to crafting. This video is part of the monthly challenge, What Would You Make? Hosted by my sweet friend Zaina at OK at Home DIY, Marsha's Mush and Stuff, and guest host this month is CJ DIY. All incredibly talented ladies. Please check out their channels, which I will have linked in my description box, as well as the playlist for this challenge. Let's get to crafting. Okay guys, for DIY number one, I have a bamboo cutting board from the Dollar Tree, and I have 4 unfinished wood candle holders from Hobby Lobby. And I am taking a baby wipe and my antique wax by Waverly, and I am applying the wax with the baby wipe, which, why, we may never know, guys, but I get smart in a minute and I grab my brush and I apply the wax to the candlestick with the brush. And then I wipe the wax off with the baby wipe, like we're supposed to do, right? There we go. And I'm going to do that to the rest of the candle holders. After that's done, I'm going to put them aside, and I'm going to take my cutting board and my plaster chalk paint by Waverly, and I put it in my little dish there and plop. You see how thick it is? Wow, it's been sitting for a little while. So I'm just going to spritz some water in there and thin it out a little bit. Is that what you guys do when your chalk paint gets really thick like that? I add water. What do you guys do? Let me know in the comments below. I just stir that up and thin it out. And I'm going to take my brush and paint my my cutting board. I'm going to paint the top, I'm going to paint the sides and the back. After that's dry, I take my antique wax and I'm just distressing the edges really good, as well as the top. And where I get a little heavy with the wax, I just dip my brush in the plaster paint and I just go back in and soften up those lines a little bit. Works like a charm. Now I'm going to take my little candlesticks, aka legs, for my riser, and I'm just eyeballing them to see where I want them to sit on the bottom of my board here. I'm going to take my Fix-All adhesive from the Dollar Tree and my hot glue, and just attach them to the bottom of my board. Now obviously if I was going to sell this or I was making it for someone, I would measure out, you know, where everything should go, guys, but you know, when it's just for me and stuff, I'm not a measuring girl. I eyeball pretty good. But you really don't want to mix the two glues. I keep them separate. If they mix together, they could get a little funky and they won't work right, so. And there we go. There's our legs for our little riser. Now I love how this came out, guys. I'm going to get some shorter candlesticks, maybe half that size, and I'm going to make another riser, and I'm going to use them as like a set, you know, one will be a little lower than the other. I think that'll look cute. What do you guys think? Now for DIY number 2. I'm going to take a palette from Dollar Tree, my moss colored chalk paint by Waverly, some bittersweet branches from Dollar Tree, and a little glass bottle from Dollar Tree. Most of this stuff is from Dollar Tree. So I'm going to take my paint and my brush, and guys, don't do what I did. I put way too much paint on my brush, and the paint dripped into the cracks there and was sitting on the bottom of the palette. If that makes any sense, it dripped into the middle there, and I had to take a fine little brush and fix that up in there. But you know, you don't need that much paint on the brush to get a good coat on there, you know. Anyway, after that's dry, I am taking my antique wax again, and I am distressing all the edges and anywhere that looks like it could be distressed and worn. I am going to just distress it up, guys. That's what I do. And I get it to where I like it, right there. And I take my little bottle from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to take some of the little flowers off of the branch here and put them in the bottle like a little bouquet. Got a little fall bouquet. Now I'm going to take the bottle and some jute, and I'm going to just tie a little bow around the neck of the bottle. I was trying to keep it rustic, so I thought a lace bow would be a little too shabby, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking for rustic here, so I grabbed the jute. I'm just going to make a simple little bow, cut off the ends. Just going to arrange my little bouquet there. Now I'm going to take my palette. I'm going to see where I want to put my glue. So I'm going to take my Fix-All adhesive, my hot glue again, and just put them on the palette where I want the bottle to lay. And just stick that right down there. And we have a little fall bouquet palette decor piece. I think it's so cute. I mean, it's cute for a little tier tray or a little riser like this. I have the little milk bottle back there from the Dollar Tree also. But yeah, what do you guys think of this one? For DIY number 3, we're going to make this beautiful little frame decor. I have a house-shaped frame from the Dollar Tree, a wood heart from the Dollar Tree, some giant craft sticks from Walmart. I took 4 of the craft sticks and I cut them down with my scissors to fit inside the frame. I didn't measure or anything, I just, you know me, eyeballed it. And I'm taking my Fix-All adhesive and my hot glue. I left the glass in the frame and I'm just gluing the craft sticks to the glass. Now guys, if you're liking this video, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. And if you're really liking my channel, then hit subscribe. I would love to have you as part of my crafting family here on YouTube. And you can also find me on Instagram at bythesea65. I also post there. I post some other things, some fun stuff, some DIY stuff, you know, Dollar Tree hauls. Come visit me over there too. I just kind of wanted this to look a little like shiplap. And I was gonna stain the sticks first, but I really liked the natural wood look to this. So there it is. Now I'm gonna take my little heart and I'm just going to sand down the edges with my my Dollar Tree sanding block there. Just gonna smooth it out a little bit. Clean up with my little ladybug friend. Love her. Now I'm gonna take my antique wax again. And a foam brush, and I am going to paint my heart with the wax, and then I'm going to take a baby wipe and wipe it right off. And oh, it leaves such a beautiful colored stain on that heart. I love seeing that wood shine through there. I'm going to paint the front, and I'm also going to paint the sides. And just, you know, wipe it off with the baby wipe. Don't forget to check out the playlist for this challenge, guys. There are some amazing, amazing creators that are participating in this challenge, and you gotta check it out. It will be listed in my description box. Now, I was lucky enough this summer to find some sola wood flowers at my Dollar Tree, and I'm breaking them out now because I thought they would be perfect for this little frame decor piece here. And I have the cream colored flowers, and I also found a bag of the green colored flowers, and I just thought that they looked gorgeous together. So I'm gonna take my wood glue from the Dollar Tree, and my hot glue, and I'm just going to apply the flowers to my wood heart. Love these solo wood flowers, guys. I can't wait to order some. They're so easy to work with, and they are just gorgeous. Now that they're all applied, I'm going to take some jute, and I just wrapped it around my fingers about 3 times, and I took another piece of jute, tied it in the middle to make a bow, and I just hot glued that right to the top of the heart. Got rid of some of that stray glue there. Yeah. There we go. Oh, I think that came out so cute. Now I'm going to take my wood glue and my hot glue, yep, and I'm just going to attach that right to the frame. Super, super simple. I'm just going to grab a baby wipe and wipe any of the glue that seeped through from underneath the heart there. Make sure that's all wiped away good. And that is it, guys. So simple, so pretty. I am in love with this piece. Little rustic, little farmhouse. Just trying to keep it all in the same family there. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Here's everything all together, guys, and I am just so happy that you decided to join me today, and I hope that you liked my video. If you did, don't forget to hit subscribe, ring that bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. And don't forget to check out our hosts and our playlist for this challenge. Have an awesome day, guys. I'll see you soon.